I scrolled onto this video randomly. It's called You're Not Out of Time Yet, and it's by this guy who is starting over at the age of 57. He has 71 views. And it looks really interesting. You know, it's not all about entertainment or funny all the time. I gotta see this. I gotta see this. This might have some insane valuable advice. You're not out of time yet. I believe I'm not out of time yet. I didn't start insanely young on my content career, but I think it's gonna work out. I'm only 19, but I think it's gonna work. I want to see what this guy has to say. He's 57, starting over. Inspirational, bro.
At 57 years old, I can tell you.
Why is it lagging? Why is it in 4K? Oh my god.
At 57 years old, I can tell you.
Why is it lagging?
Something most people don't want to
All
hear.
right.
You're probably not out of time, but you are out of excuses.
True. Excuses can only live up for so long.
I know that's not what you want to hear. You'd rather blame our age as a natural progression or your past.
Yo, he's talking to older people. This is the older audience he's directing it to. You're never out of time, no matter what age you are. When you can't walk, that's when you're out of time. When you can't walk, that's when you give up your dreams. Anything can happen, bro. There's like 70-year-olds that are famous on Twitch, have gotten famous on YouTube.
You'd rather blame somebody else. Maybe your parents, maybe
your upbringing,
your boss holding you down, maybe your bad luck, maybe the devil. Because that means it's not your fault, it's somebody else's fault.
True. Bro, human accountability is the hardest thing that anyone can ever do. Admit when you're wrong, admit when you did something wrong, admit when it's your fault. You gotta. That's how you improve and stuff.
You don't have to do anything. Let me ask you something.
I'm listening.
If you're still alive,
What?
If you're still
watching this video,
still breathing,
yo, breathing, you mean? All right, boys, I'm going to end this TikTok live, and I'm live at twitch.tv/AndyDeVera. So if you want to watch, go to twitch.tv/AndyDeVera. My bad. All right.
You're still capable
Continue.
of making a decision and walking. What exactly are you waiting on?
Exactly, bro. That's one thing that I've learned, and I've never started a business, but I've heard it from everyone, that you can plan and plan and plan and plan and plan and plan, but it's not a reality until you actually do the first step. Even if you have to go in unprepared, as long as you start it, even unprepared, it's a reality now. Because before it's just talk and talk and talk, and you'll keep talking about it, and you'll never do it. But as soon as you take that first step, then you'll actually be in there, even if you're unprepared. That's the main goal.
A few years ago, I weighed 300 pounds.
Why is it lagging? My God, bro.
Was unhealthy, diabetic, insulin-dependent diabetic. Blood pressure had me in and out of the ER. I had already survived a heart attack.
Man.
I had every reason in the world to believe My best days were behind me. Oh, throw in a terrible divorce and bankruptcy. To be on,
Damn. Bro, everyone would have given up, bro. Bankruptcy, diabetes, divorce, overweight. Man.
honest, a whole bunch of time when I didn't believe that my life could change,
And
but it did.
everything can change, bro. Just like that.
I stopped asking why my life was so hard,
Start putting in work.
and I stopped asking what I was willing to do about it. Was the first step. Not motivation, not an inspirational Joe Rogan video, not some magical hippy dippy breakthrough, certainly not accountability. I started taking responsibility for where I was going, and what I did in the past, one decision at a time, one walk, one meal, one day at a time. Sorry, hippy dippy, it works. I've lost 75 pounds.
75 pounds. Yo, I'm proud of this dude. I'm much younger than him, but that is crazy. That is inspirational. That is fire. Man, shout out to this dude.
Stayed sober for years. Rebuilt my health, rebuilt a business after I pissed one away. And my mindset is different. For the first time in 57 years, I'm building a future that I am excited about. My wife and I planning a move to South America, Colombia, Pereira,
That's
in the
fire.
mountains. And certainly not because I'm rich, not because everything is perfect, but because I finally stopped waiting for life to happen to me. I started creating my opportunities.
That's true. You don't have every day, man. You can only have so many tomorrows. You can only have so many. I'm tired, I'll do it tomorrow. You can only have so many. I don't want to do it today, I'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it next week. We'll do it next month. Maybe this is my year. You only have so many of those until you can't do them anymore. So you gotta do it while you can.
Working and getting it done. And I want you to hear that
True.
message.
Thank you, brother.
You do
Thank
not
you.
need a perfect plan. You don't need perfect circumstances or millions of dollars.
Thank you.
You don't need next Monday. You need now, not next year. You need a simple decision. A decision.
Bro, he literally just said everything I said. You need now, not next year. You don't need next Monday. You need now.
Future matters more than your past and your excuses.
True.
The decision that your past is not your prison, that you're done waiting for somebody to save you. Nobody's coming.
The main thing I hear, and I loved David Goggins' book, bro. Like, I most of my streams are just like funny stuff and laughing and all that, but seriously, there's a lot behind it, bro. There's a lot behind me. There's a lot behind my thought process. There's a lot that I don't speak about because, you know, that's not the type of streamer I am. But when I read David Goggins' book, well, I listened to it on Audible, but it was so crazy. But the one thing that really, really stuck with me is accountability that David Goggins talked about. And he said, stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop. Because you can only sit around and feel sorry for yourself for so long. Why is he looking at me like? He's looking at me like he's judging me. He's judging me. No, I'm playing. And you just can't feel sorry for yourself. You have to change it. No one's going to change it for you.
That's actually the best news you're going to get. It means
I have one viewer right now, but I need to change it.
Power has been yours all along. The biggest lie people tell themselves, I'm too old. I'm too much of an alcoholic. At 57, I am in the best shape of my life. Second biggest lie people tell themselves, it's too late.
Yep.
Too late for what? To lose weight, to get sober, to repair your money. to find love.
Never
I
too
did
late.
that too. To start over, you're not dead. You're not out of time, but you are out of excuses. And the moment you stop making those, your life can change faster than anything that you could ever imagine.
Excuses and procrastination and relying on motivation. Because motivation doesn't get you anywhere, excuses don't get you anywhere, and procrastination definitely does not get you anywhere.
If you're starting over like me, please type I'm in so I can see you. Hit follow or subscribe so I can see you walking along with me. Most people don't need more information. They need accountability. I'm an accountability coach. I help people restart. If you're
That's fire.
interested, hit me with a DM. Remember, you got to get up every single day for the rest of your life and do one thing that changes your life. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.
That's fire. That's fire. Starting over at 57. This dude's cool. I like this. And most of his videos are just him walking and talking about stuff. That's great, bro. That's great. Love this dude, bro. Love this dude. Don't know what he's been through. Don't know what he's going through. But he gave me a good message, and I enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoyed it, too.